Hey everybody, welcome back. We
Hello.
are playing World's Dawn. David
All
and
day,
Mike,
every day.
and
I haven't eaten in weeks or slept.
Still
so,
here.
I feel like I should get a union break, but
Nope.
Nope.
Not for you. Got to work a few more.
Got a
dozen
few more
hours.
World's Dawn
Yeah.
hours.
We are actually in the midst of E3 hype.
Heck yeah.
I would say I have been doing little else for the last couple of days except watching the press conferences.
Same.
Getting excited about all the crazy announcements. Yeah, and in that spirit, I was thinking maybe we could start things off with a bang this episode and do a giveaway.
A giveaway?
Yeah, not of World's Dawn this time, but the upcoming A Story Beside, which might be a little better incentive for people who have played World's Dawn and are looking forward to the new game. So what you have to do to enter this giveaway is let us know. I would say either on this YouTube video, or if you want, reach out on Facebook or Twitter and let us know like what your favorite E3 moment so far is, or trailer, or announcement
moment. Yeah. Any piece of it, whatever your favorite.
Get caught
thing
up in that E3 hype. I don't know if we're assuming too much. I think probably most people know E3 is the Electronic Entertainment Expo going on this week. It goes on once a year.
Even if you didn't watch the whole thing, you probably hear, you'll pick up a tidbit or some news here and there, and you'll hear something comes from it.
Yeah, new trailers, new
announcements,
and updates
absolutely.
from games like all week long. So,
well, David, give them an example if they don't know. Give them an example. What is your favorite part so far?
So just this morning, as the morning we were recording, I watched the Nintendo Direct. Breath of the Wild sequel in development, which I have, gushed enough about Breath of the Wild on this very playthrough, but man, I was not expecting to see anything.
I know.
Early.
Floored by it. It was so little, but so much at the same time.
Yeah, it looks cool and dark and story heavy, and the dynamic between Link and Zelda, who actually, if you think about the history of the series, don't interact all that much. The idea that it just, my imagination is running rampant with all the crazy possibilities.
It makes me want to see more. I got questions now.
Yes.
I got questions now.
And we'll probably be asking those questions for a while. It might not be a while till we see it again, but that's the perfect kind of tease, I think, for me. It's leaving enough questions that we're wondering, what could that game be? And at the moment, there's no wrong answers. It's just full of possibilities and wonder. Yeah. We're both big Nintendo nerds. There was plenty of other stuff in E3 that I was excited about. There was not just the PC game show, but the Kinda Funny does a games showcase they showed off 60. I think it was 63 indie games.
Yeah.
In an hour, which was, some of those are just they look so amazing.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's a few that really, really caught my eye as just being something I've never really seen before. So.
Interesting concepts, being brought to life.
And being shown off, next to, some really,
bigger titles,
stuff.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. How about you? What's your favorite moment thus far?
It's so hard to decide because there are so many, especially just with Nintendo, that were just right on the money.
Yeah.
Smash Bros DLC.
Yeah.
That's coming up. I was floored by it. Some of the new Animal Crossing, which I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah.
All of that was amazing.
I watching the Direct this morning. It was a very short trailer, and the game was originally supposed to come out this year, not going to be coming out till next year. So I was okay, this is all right. I can deal with that. But then they went into kind of a deep dive on the Treehouse streams, and it looks so cool.
Yeah, with the Nook phone, and I was just oh, this looks cool.
And being able to play with friends, a lot of other friends.
Yeah. I play every Animal Crossing because I love it.
Yeah.
And so this is just gonna be. I can't wait to get into that next installment.
Yeah.
So that's the third thing. Obviously the sequel to Breath of the Wild. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And this is all from just Nintendo.
Yeah.
We
haven't talked about
and anything else really. I'm a big fan of the Borderlands franchise.
Are you?
So the Borderlands, some of the dev team, they had a panel today just with just general questions, information, and about Borderlands 3 coming out. And
I didn't see that.
Awesome. I thought it was an interesting panel. We didn't learn like a whole lot, but then there was some streamer gameplay of the new character Mose, I'm super excited to play. So I was like geeking out watching that. And
nice.
So that's like 5 things.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it wasn't all good. There was some stuff that wasn't necessarily great.
Some things that don't quite live up to expectations, or I'm honestly bummed when there's things that get leaked ahead of time.
Yeah.
So it's like it kills the surprise, which is silly because at the end of the day, it's just like a giant marketing show, but you shouldn't get too excited about like announcements of announcements basically. But at the same time, it's fun to kind of get caught up in the hype. And,
it's like I think like Bethesda, it's like they were trying to just brush the dust away under the rug, and just kind of not focus on some of the flops they've had recently.
I'm always super interested from the point of view of the developer or the publisher to like how do you message these things that the gaming community doesn't necessarily take to as kindly.
The PR there.
Yeah. Because obviously there are some super passionate fans who love those franchises, and those Bethesda or whoever it is can do no wrong, even if their last product wasn't particularly.
Yeah, I think like my low point was Ubisoft's announcement of their paid subscription service.
Oh yeah,
where it's like, $15 a month, get access to all the games. And I'm like, don't we already have enough of these? Like, you just kind of you're driving the market, and it's like, woof.
Yeah,
we don't need that.
it's hard to blame. I mean, like everybody wants a paid subscription. Like everybody wants that steady income of a monthly player base. So like. I get it, but at the same time, it's like...
I just like I like the one game. Give me that game.
Yep.
I want to play that game. I'll play that game for hours.
We're traditional gamers in that way. But I was actually super impressed by the Watch Dogs.
I saw that. I absolutely loved it, especially with the granny. I was like, okay, this is awesome.
Very, very cool. Yeah, I mean, some of that stuff, what they were saying or promising, I can't imagine that actually being the case. The fact that there's like no actual main character,
and the fact that they have that many characters you can play is just programmed in, like
that
the
each
scope
one
of
have
that
their own story.
Amazing.
Each one have all this like voice acting associated with it. Like there's got to be some sort of procedural generation going on there.
I saw that and I was like, I've never played Watch Dogs before, but I kind of want to play this game because it looks awesome.
It looks super intriguing for sure. Man, the beginning of next year is stacked.
Really, September onward for me is just absolutely insane.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're excited about. Without even a single mention of the Final Fantasy VII remake, which
goodness,
I can't help. Like, I don't know. Like on one hand, I have been burned before by all these remakes and like modern day Square Enix isn't necessarily like the Squaresoft games that I fell in love with as a kid, but at the same time you play like 3 notes of Tifa's theme and I'm just like, okay. I'm just like melting down in tears. Like, how much is that special pre-order edition? Like $300? Like, how much money do I have?
It's going to be interesting because, like, they obviously modernized plenty of it, and it's how much do you stick to the game that and love versus being able to let go and let some of it be modernized. I mean, like the combat alone.
So like, you haven't watched that full presentation.
I have some catch up to do. Yeah, I have not watched the full one yet.
I don't think there's really much to like spoil you on the presentation, but the coolest thing they showed off was the combat system. So what we've seen before is you like press the button to swing the sword, essentially like an action system, right? Same as Kingdom Hearts or modern day Final Fantasy 15. But there's a mode as you're doing that, you're charging up your like ATB, your meter in classic Final Fantasy fashion. And when you do, you can hit a button to like freeze time, and the camera does this really cool cinematic like spin around the battle, and then you go like through a turn-based menu and pick like special abilities. So they're doing this really, really cool thing where they're blending classic turn-based Final Fantasy with like the modern, crazy like Advent Children style action. Okay. So I'm
gonna watch all of it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like that's my schedule for tomorrow is
One thing we haven't talked about at all is World's Dawn.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say, like, you know.
And there's somebody here that we haven't ever encountered.
Pardon me.
Two-legged friend, but you seem to be staring. Haven't you ever seen a rose rabbit before?
Not in this playthrough, no.
I never have.
I've never ever.
Is that so? Magical fey creatures born under the light of the full moon, sensitive noses that are great at sieving out hidden secrets. Ringing any bells? Well, I suppose it's not too shocking. I'm the only one of my kind here at Sugar Blossom, after all. I just would have expected our reputation to precede us. Anyhow, fair evening to you. I'll be bouncing away now if you've no pressing business.
No pressing business.
Wait. What's that? Oh, you are interested in the hidden secrets I was talking about? Dear me, of course you are. I could indeed show you an amazing secret. Except, well, I'm afraid there's one small problem. I'm simply famished. Loath as I am to admit it, my nose simply doesn't work nearly as well on an empty stomach. Perhaps if you brought me my favorite dish, I could focus on something other than this ravenous hunger. So, do you happen to have any savory dumplings in that napkin sack of yours?
Don't think so.
I don't think we do.
Yeah.
And if my memory serves me, I don't...
Rose rabbit's got good taste. Some dumplings? Yeah, I can get behind that.
I don't think they're in season at the moment.
Probably not.
Some of the
you know, I gotta love the sort of the posh speaking Rose Rabbit. Like, I just picture like top hat and a monocle. Like
that voice just came out of me. I feel like it's.
Oh, it was good. It was good. I was immersed.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Good. Yeah, that's something we haven't seen before. We've talked quite a bit about the sage glops, but
like the third day of summer already.
Yeah,
you've seen a bunch of new stuff.
Yeah. Just the other day we saw our first dust copper.
Oh yeah,
a lot of little magical secrets still kind of popping up all around Sugar Blossom.
I've been hanging out at the tavern.
Yeah. Definitely a stormy night is a good night to gather together and have a drink and share
some strange goop.
Story. Make some strange goop. Yep. Some spice drums today.
Yeah, we're we haven't checked like your disposition with the villagers lately.
That's true. You know? Yeah, we could totally do that. Check our village primer. See how we're doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like we're doing pretty good. Yeah, you know, like I would say like two maybe 3 ribbons.
Yeah, definitely. Hunter and Benjamin were a couple that we see often. Annabelle. Oh, Bloom?
Oh.
Not quite there yet with Bloom.
You gotta talk to Bloom a little. Oh, he's hard to find sometimes.
He is, that's true, yeah. Not
Mm.
quite. Who else did we talk about? Perhaps making good friends with Amber. Is that too...
I think you have to, check up on Bryn, too.
Of course.
Yep.
3.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah, we're getting there.
Sweet and sour shrimp. Ooh.
I think we learned that from the TV program.
So,
she did one of the interviews on there. So... yeah, actually, let's do some mixing.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of mining while we were gushing about E3 stuff, but I think the goal right now is just to make a bunch of money, because I want to say we got some purchases coming up.
We do. We've got a lot of stuff that we could be spending our money on right now. I would say top priorities would be our chicken that we've been talking about for a while. Yeah. Benjamin came by and told us about the second story that we could perhaps add to our house, which would always be fun. And then I want to do a little bit of donating to the town hall, because I just have a feeling there's something
you should be charitable.
Just generally be charitable.
Philanthropist. Give a little here. It's just it's a good thing.
It is. Something I just noticed there, and you might miss this if you're... Yeah, you noticed it too.
I did, yes.
Very good. I think some people maybe don't realize exactly what that means, but it means your energy is going to be draining quite a bit quicker. If you're out and active in the rain, you might catch a cold. So yeah, let's see if we're...
I thought it was like you farted and were disgusted about doing it in public, and that's the symbol for that.
Every time you hold down the button, it's just letting it out.
Yeah, that's it. So.
Yep. Nope, not quite.
Let's see here. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Try not to push yourself so hard. Oh man, what if life were as easy as gulp down this medicine and you'll be 100% better?
That would be great. I gotta say.
And you get the chocolate still.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good deal for
30 coins. Definitely.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna catch another cold.
I will not use any energy. So again, pro tip: don't be sprinting around in the rain. Don't be too low on energy, and try to do any planting or digging. Which we probably maybe should have done today, or
maybe a little bit.
We can get to it soon. So yeah, let's sell off a bunch of that stuff that we got, make a little bit of money, and prepare for the Ocean Festival tomorrow.
I was gonna say that's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got some exciting stuff coming up. Sell off. Let's just sell some of this stuff.
Yeah, you don't need to hold on to all.
Yeah, we could probably find some people that might, appreciate them as gifts, but at the same time, we need some money. So
while you're doing this, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Well, let me clarify. Don't have a question for you, but your fans have a question for you.
Awesome.
Huh? Okay. So this is from Alyssa Zach, a Facebook comment. And this is kind of a multi-stage question, so let's answer it as we go.
Sure.
Check it. Part of the allure of World's Dawn is that most characters seem to have a past. Yeah. So this game that happens after all the madness of adventure story, or is it just like hard life in the city? Past. Quint, Paxel, Trixie, Violet, Cole, and Amber. Or your own character. Is there some validity to the suspicion of this, like, the past? Or, what are some of the backstories of the characters?
Yeah, this is an awesome question.
This is a good one.
It's so open-ended, and I love the idea of letting you as a player kind of decide some of that stuff, like not filling in every single gap. But I also have my own theories that I think are interesting to talk about. So certainly every character. When I went to design the cast of the game, I thought about why they would be in Sugar Blossom, and it doesn't make sense for all of them to have been there forever and for you to be the only one that has come from the outside world, So yeah, I thought about where these people might have come from and what their lives before Sugar Blossom might have been, and I have some theories of my own. I don't know how deep we want to get into it. Maybe we could just pick a character.
Yeah, why don't we pick a character?
Sure. You're the player character. I want to leave that up to you. Why you end up in Sugar Blossom? We've talked a lot about Cole and Amber coming from the north, and I guess for them, in my head, they're artists. They're artistic, creative people, and perhaps they were worried about feeling stagnant, so it seems like they had a life that they really enjoyed there, but they're seeking a different challenge, they're trying to find something they didn't have there, perhaps, new, even if change means growth, and even if it's hard sometimes, it can lead to
inspiration.
Yeah, the spark in their art, perhaps Amber was having a hard time coming up with new ideas for paintings, or Cole was not able to write music with the same kind of passion that he did before, and because of that, they decided to come to Sugar Blossom, or at least just kind of set off and ended up here. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty good. That's one of them. I love the idea of characters just having history. I think that's something that separates good characters from bad characters, or at least one-dimensional characters from ones that you can really sink your teeth into. Is just they weren't born the second you turn on the game, they have reasons why they are the way they are, and they have people and stories from their past. So that's why you do hear a lot of hints of Quint mentioning his time as a sentinel back in the city, or Violet. Nice. That was a good amount of money. Or Violet mentioning, trying to find a better life for her family by moving to Sugar Blossom, and kind of leaves you to speculate and wonder about, who they were before. I think you only have to look as far as A Story Beside to recognize how important that is to me as a designer, is to tell stories that aren't always told, or to tell stories from the perspective of people who you wouldn't necessarily think of as your standard hero or your standard protagonist. So yeah, I wanted to make everybody in Sugar Blossom kind of feel like they had their own journey that led them to where they are.
That's a good question.
That was a really good question. Yeah.
I kind of want to like know like what's your wildest like tinfoil hat World's Dawn theory. Mine would be like, so we watch Prophecy Quest. Prophecy Quest is like another world, and they watch World's Dawn from their side.
Nice. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I definitely like that. It's multiple like universes out there, but yeah, very, very good. I would love to do that more, maybe as we like go. I don't know, if we see more character scenes or something, maybe we can like chat about specific characters and just kind of speculate on.
You know, we've in game gotten enough time to know them a little bit, and I think there's certainly a lot that's left up to the imagination.
Yeah, absolutely, and stuff that you might not necessarily see in every playthrough, but like, you know, perhaps if you romance Annabelle, you'll find out a little bit more about her family's journey to Sugar Blossom, or if you like decide to befriend this person to this extent, you can, you know, learn more, but not always. So yeah, that seems like a pretty good place to leave this episode, as we are heading out to the Ocean Festival on this very festive summer day. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to join that giveaway by letting us know what your very favorite E3 trailer, moment, anything, to help us kind of stay in this hyped up mentality.
Yeah. Do I get to enter? Huh?
I think you've already played a little bit of a story beside, tested things out. I don't think you have to worry about a free copy yourself, but for everybody else, yeah, be sure to do that. Let us know, and yeah, we'll see you on the next episode.
Take care.